Hey everybody, Tom Sparks with Sparks Media Group. Today we're here in Sunnyvale, California at Matterport's headquarters, and they've graciously invited me in on a tour. So let's get on with it.
So this is the second line. Actually, we put the assembly, some of the process that we separate, because the line, when we put that together, we also calculate the efficiency for each of the station to be balanced out, right?
Yeah.
Some of the process of the station that it takes longer time, some of that is shorter time, so we need to work on the balance for that. So this is some of the station that we need to duplicate for the second line in order to create the efficiency for us.
Yeah.
So this is the second line that we have our team to put the array and then put it in the chassis inside for that too. So as you can see. So this is the process. Actually, we put the main board over here that you can see the team is scanning. That is starting to record the serial number for the camera that we built. So this is the line that we put the final assembly, main board, everything over here up to the end for here, which is for the final assembly together. And then after clean put all of this together, and then we're starting to go through all the calibration, the depth count, and all of that test. And this one, actually, I don't see the team like today is doing the final spin over here. And this is the final test. Actually, this is the station, is the final test.
Why do you have it up so high? I'm just curious. Why is it raised so high?
I think it's to get some of the other items out of the frame of view. It's what we're really checking here is the front wall, the front wall and the side wall as the camera spins around, making sure that it does a full 360 with some level of accuracy, and then all of the blue tape on the wall allows us to visually check the alignment of those three modules. And make sure that we don't have any stitching errors. In the final output.
Nice. So this is the final calibration?
So the cameras come through here, they get fully assembled, they get warmed up, baked if you will. And then we've got the calibration stations in the back. The only other thing we didn't show you there, we've got a pretty modest sized repair area, but that's our repair room. All the cameras that get repaired come through here. At least the ones that we're repairing.
Okay to film or no? Or?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Oh yeah.
So, and actually we are doing repair both with Pro 2 and Pro 3.
Right now.
Right now. But as I mentioned, we're working to continue to expand that capability around the world. So we can hopefully have turnaround time.
That's huge. I know Mike's been a good,
He's very good.
huge resource for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
I had an adapter. I lost an adapter for the AC adapter for the Pro 2, and I reached out to him, and he had one. Had it to me pretty quickly. I did a car dealership, a BMW dealership recently, and the whole front of the facility is all glass. And I went through about 9 uploads trying to get it to, I guess, process. And every time it came back, it would be slightly different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so.
Trying to match the glass.
Well, the glass, yeah, but then also there was an area that they had some, what do they call it, water conservation area where it's like low shrubbery and stuff, and sometimes there was black areas on the dollhouse, but then other times it filled in correctly. But yeah, the glass at the front was kind of challenging. The client, I'm trying to figure out how to work it for the client because she's not too happy, because some of it you can see the glass, but then there's holes in it. And I don't know if you guys have some suggestions on how to. I've trimmed it as windows, I've trimmed it as mirrors, I've trimmed it as half window, half mirror, and.
Is it straight up and down, or is it?
No, straight up and down.
Well, I mean, your only option is the window marker, I think it does have some goofy, like, behavior at certain points. So your marker.
It's like a 2-story.
Oh, okay. So
glass.
A lot of glass.
That might require a marker on each floor, because I know the window markers are only floor specific.
But from the second floor, you can't. There's no view of the window. From the outside, it's 2-story of glass. So maybe I can send you a link and you can look at it.
Oh, well, I can probably find it in your account. If it's
Oh, yeah,
if it's
yeah.
in your
Yeah,
email.
it is.
But
Yeah.
it's like, are they trying to look at it from the outside or?
Yeah, just when you're like going around the dollhouse, you see like holes and.
Right, but are you actually capturing the outside? Like, is
Yeah,
it,
yeah, I
oh,
did
okay.
700 scans.
And then you're
of
wanting
the-
to just, well, yeah, I mean, I would try a window like that.
Yeah, it's really the only option. So the
Is
window
it-
marker, you probably know that it builds a virtual wall to fill in the geometry that it can't see, because the beams just go straight through.
Yeah.
So I do agree that it often requires a little bit of moving of the marker around to make sure that it's right on where the glass pane should be. And
Maybe I'm too far away from it, or
well, I
too
mean,
far.
there's like a little bit of wiggle room that a marking can. I've seen it where they drift a bit.
Yeah.
And so I will take a look at the model and let you know what I see.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not a deal breaker for the client. She just was like, it could be better.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do know that the markers were originally designed to mostly fill in windows that have normal windows that have a wall
Not
here and a
reflective
wall
or-
there,
yeah.
right? That are not the full face of the building.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I've seen goofiness around window markers for sure.
Yeah.
But it's the best option for that scenario. I don't think a mirror would be useful because there's no.
Well, I just figured because of the
Yeah.
reflectiveness of it.
No, so the mirror marker difference is that it will prevent the fake reflection from being built on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
So in this case, there is no need for that.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
big difference there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right, and then trim, it's really the best.
Yeah, trim is definitely not what you want. It
Yeah.
doesn't build a virtual wall.
What if you have scans on either side, trim wouldn't even work at all, like,
Right, exactly.
it would just,
Yeah.
the scans negate it.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have some upcoming features that you could share that I could be privy to?
Well, we're always investigating new technology, so keep in mind my team is focused on the hardware,
yeah.
side of it. There's absolutely a lot of work going in on the software side.
Lights?
Sorry, lights for the
Lights.
hardware. Something that we've been looking into. I know there's customers like yourself that have a need
some
for it in certain
caves or-
environments.
Yeah.
Caves.
Yes.
Some areas,
Yeah.
houses that don't have power or.
Right, yeah. I mean, the low light performance is pretty good, but yeah, there are
It is.
some
No, it
some
is, yeah,
situations
but-
where you just need an exterior light.
Yeah.
So definitely something that we're looking into. Trying to think what I can comment on. There's the stuff that you've probably read about with the emphasis on AI going forward, and some of the property insights that we're beginning to
Yeah,
release
that's
now.
gonna be the biggest thing that
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm a little.
So
like,
being
a
able
little
to
ignorant to the AI.
So
of-
being able to automatically identify objects within a room, or being able to identify automatically what type of room it is, and giving customers the ability to manipulate that and edit that information.
So like it would say, oh, this is a kitchen, or this is a
Yeah.
mirror, or.
They
Yeah.
like search for like, water sprinklers,
Yeah.
see how many there are. So it's gonna help a lot with like labeling and tags.
Yeah.
You would even identify the appliances in the kitchen,
Yeah.
not just getting the kitchen or the room, but the appliances in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Like, search how many fridges.
This is a microwave, etc.
Yeah, there's
It's
There's a lot
the
of cool
first
stuff that
step
come off of that,
in
yeah.
really being able to take full advantage of the fact that you have a digital twin, and being able to run analytics on the information in that space.
Yeah, I've done site surveys for a company where they have me go out and it's archaic with a piece of paper and a ruler and a pencil and draw out wall elevations and note electrical outlets and plugs, and that's all they care about because they're building cabinets for spaces. But I'm like, there's got to be a better way. So yeah, that may speak to that, where you can
Yeah, so
scan it
it'll
and get.
automatically already tell you like.
Yeah,
there's a
there's
plug here, there's a
15
plug
light
there.
plug
Yeah.
light switches in here, and yeah, good, nice.
Yeah, working to make the environments, the models themselves, more useful in so much as being more collaborative. So
Yeah.
giving people an opportunity and a reason to work together on the models. So using them for more than just promoting a space, but actually managing a space.
Yeah, yeah. It's interesting. There's so many other markets when you get past just marketing the house for sale. I did a restaurant, and it was because I wanted to rent out little dining rooms and stuff in the restaurant. And I told him, I was like, yeah, we can scan it for insurance purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's scan the whole space because I'm trying to, get more square footage so I can charge them more. And if you ever have a loss, how much the light fixture, you can tell them this is the light fixture that was in there and all that stuff. And he's like, no, let's just keep it to the main areas. I said, okay. So we scanned it. And 2 months later, he had a fire in the kitchen. And the adjuster sent out somebody with a Matterport to get an Xactimate file. And I was like, see, we should have scanned it. You could have had.
Before and after.
Yeah.
I have a scan of my own home saved just in case,
I did mine too, yeah. For the flooring and the painter guys, so they knew
exactly.
how many, that was the first thing I did. Can I give you some, not feedback, but some feature requests that I think would be helpful?
Yeah, absolutely.
From a software, I guess it would be software, the ability to have multiple cameras feeding to the same tour would be huge. Because I did Oracle Park by myself. It took 4 8-hour days.
Yeah.
A lot of steps. And I could have had, 5 guys out there with Pro 3 just.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, so that I think would be the biggest one.
I think that'll be very valuable for large spaces, I agree.
Yeah. I did Santa Clara Hyatt. That was 70,000 square feet. And yeah, just, those larger spaces, it would be helpful to have. And I'm on probably the low end from what you guys see from a square footage point of view. I did do an outdoor scan that I posted a video of on Mare Island in Vallejo. It's an old Navy base. And my office is out there, and I wanted to see how far I could go with the Pro 3.
Between points?
Between scan points.
What did you find?
So I started, now I'm, vertically challenged, so my steps, I started at 5 steps and then 6, and I literally went 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think I got to 155 steps.
Really?
155.
Between scan points.
Between scan points, and it aligned, and everything was perfect. Yeah, so I have the tour of that. I can share that with you guys.
That'd be neat to see. I ran my own test a year ago before we even released the Pro 3. It was impressive, but not that far. So we must have made some improvements in the vision pipeline.
What was impressive was, and maybe this would be a feature request, but make the mini map more accurate to what's actually being captured, because on the mini map you see coverage area, and then you see a gap, and then you see coverage area when you're that far apart. There's nothing in between, but it processed fine, and there was a ton of data in between.
And at that interval, the texture maps will be very smeared because there's very little vision of that area on the edge of the radius, right? So that you would need more scan point at tighter intervals just to get good navigation. Yeah. But the side impact there that would also be improved is the texture visibility, because the closer the camera is to a ground plane or a wall, that's going to be a better texture map for that. And so,
Right, so getting a point cloud for that would have.
Yeah, it would
be problematic. Yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't looking at it from that point of view. I was just trying to see. I try to keep my scan points 5 to 10 feet apart, regardless, just because I feel like it's a better tour experience.
Then you actually see the scan point that you want to navigate.
Yeah, and you're not supermaning.
Yeah.
That's also safer in case you need to hide a scan point. Then you have navigation points that can get you around corners.
That particular tour that I did, it ended up being, I had an estimate done. How many square feet was it? 900,000 square feet.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
That I scanned. I hit 700 and 690 scan points, and then it just wouldn't align anymore. And I created a ticket. Why is it not? Why can't I just map all of Mare Island? And they said because I think the level of detail in the trees added to the complexity of it, and it just wouldn't do it.
If you were to look at the E57, you'd see trees dozens of yards away in there. all that data is captured in that single scan point.
Yeah.
So, determining what's going wrong in the app is something that's difficult for us, absolutely, especially if that agent is unfamiliar with that sort of problem.
Yeah.
And so
It's a hard problem.
it's hard. That's the hardest part of our job, is like the app is telling you this and we don't know why. So
Well, and I had a 4th gen iPad. I'm an extremist, so I always buy like the better
and that's
stuff.
the way to go.
So I had the 4th gen iPad. I think it was like a, I don't know, terabyte hard drive, and I had a lot of scans on there, but I had never had any issues, and it just started crashing the app, and I was like, well, this is unfortunate. So I reached out to support, and they said, well, get a iPad. So I bought the 6th gen, 2 terabyte, 16 gigs of RAM. Went out, and that actually worked. It
I was gonna
allowed
say,
me to
it's
get some
usually
more.
RAM is the issue.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you have all these tiny leaves and whatnot, like it eats up the RAM
Yeah.
really quick.
So then I was able to get from like 400 to 700, and then it just stopped. But a good feature request you guys came out, or a good feature you guys came out with, was the exporting of the tours.
Yes.
That's
You don't
been
know how-
hugely helpful.
How improvement
Yes.
that did for us. Oh my God. Yeah,
Because
that's-
now
And
I
the
guess
store.
yeah,
they can be
Cloud-
shared with
cloud
you guys
control.
too.
Store, oh
I
my
mean, you
gosh.
guys have that data anyway, but
Right, yeah, but we get uploads from customers for problems of uploading or processing.
Just
Yeah.
manual uploads for people.
Yeah, it's so much easier now. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
So much better. Yeah.
Stitching. So I remember when Dee was here. Do you remember anybody?
Yeah.
Remember
Oh,
Dee?
yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know how she did it, but she used to just do it in like 2 hours, and here you go. And is there a process for stitching? Because I know there's been talk, and I haven't had anything stitched, but there's been talk about you guys charge for it. Sometimes, maybe not all the time.
Well,
Is there like an
I can
official?
imagine
I think
can
Vinatha
take
should-
that. Let
Yeah.
me take that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we last year we did transform the free service to paid. So we still manage like 1 or 2 here and there on a case by case basis as a complimentary service. But most of the enterprise needs, right? So like those are part of our paid service.
Yeah.
The paid service ensures like you get an SLA for that. You have consistency versus
Sure.
it sits in someone's backlog and doesn't get
Yeah.
delivered.
Whenever they get to it.
So then the work is by itself quite complicated. So it's it ensures you have the resourcing available to
Yeah.
perform the work and then put that through our advanced processors as well.
But I haven't seen it promoted as much.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why it's not out there? Like, hey, we do this, because some people don't know about it.
We will. Sometimes we have not marketed some of our services as much, but we would. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
We should be doing that.
Well, even when Dee was doing it, I was like,
Yeah.
just as a business owner, this somebody should charge for this.
Yeah, when Dee
So-
was doing it, it was kind of like a
Courtesy
ad
or
hoc thing
yeah.
that like it wasn't just her. There's a few of us that could do it, and it just sort of grew more than we could handle it.
Yeah.
And so then we hired a couple people who were like, that is their sole job, is merging these models together, and then realizing we do need to charge for some of these larger.
Some of them larger ones, I would
Yeah.
say we've started charging, and also if it's consistent requests, there are workarounds to stitching.
Yeah.
As,
Yeah.
Christine could articulate or share, right? So it's great to hear that
Yeah.
you have
Now
not
that we have
used
the
stitching
Pro
service
3.
for some time, so you probably know the workarounds.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
the Pro 3, a lot of it was, when you scan the pathway to
the garage,
ADU or
the
something,
extra
the
garage. Yeah.
it's like,
Correct.
with the Pro 2, it was like, wow, you have to wait till that special
Sunset
twilight
or,
time.
yeah,
And it
yeah.
is doable. Like, I've scanned in that time and have had 0 issues with alignment. But then when the Pro 3 came out, I got to test that, and I was so happy to just write
that's
sunlight
the first
into
test I
this-
did was went outside. I was like, let me try it.
Well, and
Yeah,
also
it
being
was
able
Sunlight.
to get away from the building too.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of the smaller real estate requests for merging went down just with the Pro 3 coming out.
I've not
There's
gotten
also like the Insta360s and whatnot, like because we use the Cortex to build the mesh for that.
Yeah.
That also reduced those problems. Of course, you have the deep linking with the tags.
Yeah.
Is like our kind of go-to solution.
We do maybe 40 to 50 shoots a day, and I don't know off the top of my head how many are Matterports, but we haven't gotten a request for an outside Matterport scan from a residential client. So the area for that wasn't that huge, but definitely on the commercial side of things and the hospitality side of things, banquet
That was
hotels.
the first thing that you mentioned was like multiple cameras.
Yeah.
That's essentially merging multiple models.
Yeah.
together.
So
Didn't
residential
want-
customers aren't asking you to do the grounds, the outside of the house?
Out of 5,000 orders, I've had maybe
Really?
2
Interesting.
requests, 3
That's
requests.
surprising.
Yeah, I find that's one of the things I love about the Pro 3 and when I'm scanning my own properties is you can really provide more context for.
No, I think
actually
it's.
scan the
I think
whole lot
everybody
now.
would. Yeah, I think everybody should do it. I'm a fan of. I'm a nerd, so I can. Nowadays, I walk into a space and I'm like, here's what I would put on. I'm just like the Terminator. How they see
Yeah.
that overlay, that
Matrix.
augmented
Where
reality.
would you place the camera?
Yeah, I just go into a space. I was at AWE a few months ago, and in the convention center, I was like, somebody should scan this. And I almost brought my camera back, but I couldn't get in early enough to do it. But yeah, just scanning spaces is huge.
So, you know, in the residential real estate, do you suggest or do you just accept your customer suggestions about interior versus exterior?
I'm not going to kind of go full used car salesman and try to upsell them on something they don't need. I do say it's better to have
Exterior.
everything.
Yeah.
And that could be for
Context,
later on when
backyards,
you're
right.
renovating the backyard. You want to know how big a lot is. Or I reached out to a surveyor. I had an issue with a retaining wall on my property and my neighbors kind of being a pain in the butt. And I reached out to a surveyor and I was trying to do a test to see how accurate the Pro 2 or even the Pro 3 is in regards to doing a survey. I think that would be an interesting test.
Yeah.
It would be very interesting.
Yeah, so he hasn't fully bit on it yet because he thinks I might be trying to maybe take his business or something. I don't know. But couple more. What about showing the number of scanned square footage in the app or even after processing?
That's on our list.
Yeah, it's tricky, especially with some of the add-ons really require that to know how big they are, floor plans and BIM files, like how big is the space, and yeah, I would say that that's top 10 things that we need for sure.
I'm taking on those.
Good, thank you.
We,
We'll
Yeah.
find the
We
ticket
should.
for you.
No worries, we should review that next week with the product team.
Yeah.
So
We have voice of customer this week.
Next
Yeah,
week, this
Thursday.
week?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this
Oh,
week.
great, awesome.
well, we charge by square footage normally, but before I started doing these huge spaces and went to a day rate, but I was charging by square footage and I'm like, okay, well, how many square feet? And with the giants, they were like, well, I don't know, it could be 1 million. And I think I ended up scanning 400,000 square feet. But it would be nice to know that. But the giants found
I was
me.
just at the Hyatt this past weekend because of California.
Yeah. What else? I'm drawing a blank.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you noticed a precision difference between the Pro 2 and Pro 3 in dimensions? Is that apparent?
Not that I can speak of. I did a floor plan comparison between like 8 different floor plan providers, and I think the Pro 2 was on there with your internal, floor plan, and I might have used the Pro 3 link and sent it to like Home 3DS.
Yeah, we upgraded the accuracy to 0.2% on the Pro 3. It's almost 5 times more accurate than the Pro 2.
I thought of one related to that. So I heard that you guys were using, I think, Cubicasa for a while to do the floor plans. And then they started claiming that they're ANSI compliant for, GLA and all that. Do you know about that?
What is it called? What?
ANSI, A-N-S-I-Z.
Oh, ANSI.
ANSI. I don't know the exact number, but basically it's recognized by Fannie Mae as being good for public record. So it should supersede an appraisal, it should supersede what the city says square footage is.
They have
And
some sort of spec. I mean, ANSI is the American National Standards Institute. So it's different specifications.
Yeah, and I'll send you what the actual number is. I don't have it.
It'd be nice to know.
But so, and however they calculate it, they say, okay, this is good. So if an appraiser comes in and says the house is 1,800 square foot and Cubicasa's app says it's 1,900 square foot, then it's probably 1,900 square foot. The appraiser was just drunk or had a saggy tape measure or whatever. But Matterport hasn't claimed that.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if that could be a feature request later on down the line to provide that gross living area, GLA.
We have GIA, gross internal area.
And for commercial, it's BOMA, I think. There's a BOMA standard.
So Z765 is what Cubicasa is aligned to.
That's what they're claiming.
Yeah.
ANSI Z765.
And I always thought it was interesting that Matterport, from what I heard, was using them to process the floor plans. They were claiming that, but Matterport wasn't.
It's worth checking into.
We'll take a look. We'll definitely take a look.
Yeah, so that we used RICS.
Sorry?
Bricks, RICS?
No.
I've never heard of those.
Yeah, the ANSI, from what the limited knowledge, is the residential side, and then BOMA, if I'm using the term right, BOMA, is from the commercial side.
If this is the American standard, I mean, we are global customer base, so it may be that we. But we also have a disclaimer that floor plans are approximate and.
Yeah, everybody has
you
that.
You need to check with
Yeah,
your local, standards, because I don't know if you've ever noticed in the advanced options, if you have like a Canada address, you can get 6 inches for your walls on floor plans, because we've just learned from lots of customer feedback that that is what they require, and instead of finding
For
them
Canada?
every time, instead of like finding them every time, we're just like, hey, here's a special option for you.
Use 6-inch
But-
wall thickness. Yeah, we use. I use that when I'm doing the floor plans around here, just because I feel like all construction is, all residential is usually 6-inch.
But yeah, so one of our FAQs, talks about how like double check with your local.
Sure,
because
yeah.
our measurements might be different.
Yeah, that's a good
What you're.
good
There's so many
disclaimer
different.
to have.
Yeah, there's so many different standards.
Yeah.
That there isn't really just one, and so it's kind of like, here's what we have, and if it works, great.
Yeah.
It'd be good though if we were.
We'll take a look, definitely,
I don't think there's anything that could stop us from doing
If this is
that.
something that Fannie Mae is endorsing, we definitely need to think.
Yeah, and just the general overall push, I feel should be for like MLSs to make that a requirement to have a floor plan, and I think Cubicasa said they're working on it. They're trying to partner up with. I don't know if I'm giving out any information. I probably shouldn't. They didn't tell me not to say it, but Cubicasa is trying to partner with the MLSs.
Oh, it's public, don't worry.
Yeah, but I feel that it's just better to get more information out there. When I was house shopping, I was passing up listings that didn't have all the photos, or it was because I was like, they're trying to hide something if I can't see everything.
I understood why my house didn't have a 3D, virtual tour, but it was kind of disappointing to not even just have a floor plan, because you can't tell from photos sometimes like how the rooms and whatnot. So we then had to go in person. So.
Yeah. It's interesting. When the shutdown happened, I was using the Matterport fairly frequently, but I also bought an iGuide, and I was using that. Like, I used it twice, I think, and it just sat on the shelf. And then the pandemic happened, and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? The orders aren't coming in. And I sent out an email blast. I have about 80,000 agents on my distribution list. So I emailed them all, and I said, 10% off 3D virtual tours, allow customers to tour your listing 24/7 from the comfort of their own home. And I got like 40 orders in 20 minutes for 3D tours.
Yeah.
So, and then I think it just kind of bit, but now they're kind of like, okay, we need these 3D videos is what they tend to call them.
Yeah,
Like, no,
Yeah,
it's
but-
a,
all the time.
People call them videos, and I'm like, well,
yeah, it's a virtual
Same
tour.
thing.
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
quite a video, but sure.
Yeah.
I call it an interactive website.
A menu system. So, can you guys somehow absorb what NPM Embed does and all the other little overlay softwares and just offer it? Example, this dealership I did. I put a bunch of tags in there, and they want the ability to click on a menu system and go from like the showroom to the service center to the
Okay, yeah.
Right.
parking lot. And I don't know that there's a way within Matterport to do that. I don't think there is.
It's in private beta right now, so we only have customers, but plugins is what we're calling it. Like, so right now we just have a couple that we've created, which is like a compass, a little mini map, and then a more like sales contact form type of pop-up thing.
Yeah.
And I believe the goal is to invite like Camping Bed and Treatise and all these other partners that use our SDK to create their own little plugins for Matterport. So, because it comes down to a resource thing. And,
Yeah.
it's like, well, if this other company is already building it, then we just kind of extra partnership with them.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that, because that's.
I've used
it's in
NPM Embed
private
before.
right now, so.
It's just kind of a behemoth
Yeah.
to wrap my head around.
Right. So this is like, well, I just need the one thing from
Yeah.
NPM Embed.
Yeah.
Let me just get that from them. It's
So
kind of the
a
idea.
good example there is the color balance that they've got, the knobs that they
Yeah.
tweak. We would love to get that somehow, but I don't know if that's non-trivial or not.
VHT. Did you see anybody see the video I did about VHT?
And,
No, no.
I have not watched that one, no.
let us know what it is.
So when you guys announced the acquisition, I guess, we hired them to come out and shoot a house that I had already did. This one particular house, I did iGuide, Matterport, I did Pro 2, Pro 3, I did the Axis, I did the Data Z1, I did the Insta361 RS 1-inch, I did like every camera in this house to kind of compare, and I made a bunch of videos about it, but we had them come out and do it, and it just wasn't a good experience.
In what way? The quality of the output or the interaction?
For everything from placing the order. Do you guys care about any of this?
Absolutely.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't know.
Well, VHT falls under support now, so.
Okay, so creating the order, I wasn't given the option to pick a date and time. I wanted somebody there, which is what all my agents, they're very needy and last minute Lisas and last minute Larrys, and they want somebody there, in 2 hours and want the pictures back 4 hours ago. So I couldn't pick when I wanted somebody there. The communication on letting me know when somebody would be there, it was kind of hit or miss. I got a text randomly, and then I called in, and I'm kind of paraphrasing all this. I'll send the link to the video
Okay,
where I
great.
went into detail about it. But I got a text, the guy will be out here the next day. So I met the guy at the property, and he had, I think, one of the beta Pro 3s because it had all the little checkerboard on
Sure.
it. And he scanned the house. He missed a bathroom. Then they used, I wasn't aware when I placed the order that it would be photo extractions, which I kind of assumed maybe based on the price, but I just wasn't aware. And there was like some coloring issues. It looked like the wall was burned when it really wasn't. I don't know what caused it, but maybe the way the light was hitting from the particular angle. And yeah, it just wasn't it was kind of like,
I'm sorry you didn't have a good experience. We'll have to check out your.
Yeah,
review.
and somebody reached out though right after
Yeah.
I posted it and wanted to, I think, smooth it over. And the call was very productive, and they heard what I said and they understood it. And,
Okay.
so great response. I just there was a lot to be desired.
Well, you remember
Who reached out? No. It's in the video. I'll send you guys just a bunch of links, and you can. Huge opportunity there for you guys, though, I think, with being able to do that. Because you guys are a lot more well-known than me, for example. So if I'm trying to reach out to 10 agents on Zillow, the chances that I'm going to get hired based off my email is probably less than if you guys reach out to 10 agents. They're going to just, let's go with Matterport. So there's a huge opportunity there, I think. Just like tightening up on the deliverables and
I would agree with you.
the ordering form. Yeah, none of my, when I look at my videos that I post, I try not to be too abrasive. But it's more just like feedback I would want people to tell me about. So, yeah, it's nothing's coming from a bad place. And a lot of times I try to say things, because in the Facebook groups, people are like hammering you guys. And I'm like, no, but think about it from a business point of view. It makes sense. And
definitely some people out there with strong voices.
yeah, a lot of people don't like, they complain a lot. People complain a lot. I'm like, no, it makes sense.
Like I was telling you earlier, that's one of the reasons why we kind of leave the Facebook group alone, because it's just like it's not productive for us. Like if they
get kind of sucked in.
Yeah, so if they have an issue, whatever, we're here to help them.
Yeah.
We want to help them, because we don't like customers being upset either, of course, right?
Yeah.
Like, we want to have a positive experience, and so if you need help, contact support.
Yeah, but I was like, I guarantee Sony and Canon and Nikon probably aren't providing the level of service that Matterport's providing, so back up a little bit. And that's why I kind of wanted to post the customer service experience, because a lot of people are like, when they saw the title or whatever, they're probably like, oh shit, it's gonna be horrible.
That was a little like,
Well, I think, we did make a lot of changes in customer service over the last couple of years, including beefing up the SLAs, upskilling our agents, and ensuring that we are more comprehensive. We measure ourselves on customer delight, very different from where we were 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So definitely making changes. Some of these changes are visible, some of them may not be visible, and of course, when we field some of the questions, there's usually a lot of negative bias because people who have issues come to support, right? So like we may or may not address 100%.
People aren't writing support saying,
but
this is a great experience. Yeah.
Right, but at the same time, we do ensure like each and every one of these customers receives an honest answer and a comprehensive answer, right, from us, and that's super important here. And we are measuring ourselves as well as the customer delight, and it's not easy. Where just as I mentioned, everyone has a problem or a question, right? But still making sure many of our customers are delighted when they have a magical interaction. They go back and use it as a word of mouth experience. So we are.
Have you guys thought about
creating the right KPIs for our teams as well?
Have you guys thought about doing? iGuide does this. They have weekly calls, kind of like open lines, where sometimes they're themed. They'll talk about how to, get more customers, or how to do this, how to do that. But other times it's just call in and ask a random support question you have, and they're like Zoom meetings. Have you guys done that or thought about doing that? Don't want to do it, or?
So is that you're shadowing?
Sounds like more of a forum.
Like a forum, yeah. We're just gonna open the line on Thursday for an hour, and
live chat kind of
yeah.
We could, but we could.
We have webinars.
That's a great idea, actually. We could. We'll look into that. Yeah.
And maybe somebody doesn't want to create or it's not necessary to create a support ticket, but something that bothers them, and they just have a question, and then you guys are able to answer it quickly, or.
We could look into that.
The customer experience people.
Ask me anything.
Yeah, and sometimes they're themed. Sometimes, like I said, it's how to get more customers, or how to trim it.
Yeah, well, customers will ask tech support how to run their business, and they're just like, we don't.
Yeah, that's the biggest gripe I have when I see people that post. They're like, I bought a Matterport and I'm not getting the business that I want, so I'm selling my mat, or it could be iGuide.
So
Sell it,
we are-
and I'm like, you thought that because you bought a camera, it just was gonna start
we are
funneling
making
people to you?
Changes with the onboarding experience, so you will see those shortly. I think we could add, you know, a channel or a forum like that with the onboarding experience. So we have our specialists who will be running the onboarding sessions, orientation sessions.
Yeah.
So we could.
Well, yeah, because with onboarding, we need more of like how to capture a billing.
Start a
in
YouTube
the
channel.
best way.
It's
We have office hours too, so our, you know, for the small and medium businesses, our customer success team manages webinars,
Yeah.
office hours, shop talks, right?
Right,
So like, you
yeah.
know, so we have all of those.
Is support 24/7?
It's not 24/7 for SMBs. We do have personnel who can manage it 24/7, but it is not 24/7 for, it varies by.
There's a paid subscription
Like a
model
top
for you.
tier would get
Yeah.
that, but not, yeah, it's not every
That could be
person.
huge.
Yeah.
Pay for 24/7 support if you're
Yeah.
doing a 4 a.m.
We have the
scan.
capabilities,
Right.
but we, you know, it's really top
Yeah.
tier.
One thing, and I don't know if you guys want to speak to this or not, I haven't experienced it, but I just thought about it. When people are complaining about, I guess, an ad for Matterport, it says scan your space or capture your space.
Yeah, on the left-hand rail.
Is that, I haven't experienced it on any of my tours. Maybe it's I'm not looking in the right place,
You
or.
have to be on a free or starter.
Career starter, it's those, yeah.
Oh, maybe you don't know that.
That's probably you don't.
Can I
you don't
tell
see
them
it.
that?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
fine.
can. So.
Because they're
it's
saying,
really-
oh, Matterport's got my money for the camera, now they're trying to steal my business, and I'm like, well, I've never
No, we're
seen
not.
that.
No.
Yeah, it's because, you know, for people who are just checking it out.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It
From
a business point of view.
So it's like, we wanna promote that.
Yeah, it's just like pay extra and get rid of the branding. Duh. Yeah. Okay. That's a good one I can throw on the group, because
Yeah.
I'm always saying I'd never seen that before, and they're sending me screenshots, and I see it on their screenshot, but I'm like, why am I not seeing it?
Because, I mean, of course we want people to upgrade.
Yeah. Duh. Huh.
So I'm sorry, I actually
Yeah, no,
have to
no.
get to another meeting
Okay.
myself, but
Not much
it
for
was-
you. I mean, their
No, it's-
hardware's pretty good.
I'll write that
Well,
down.
and
Hardware
it's-
is pretty good.
It's pretty good, and it's getting better. The team,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
team is constantly working to identify any potential quality issues before customers find them. It was a surprisingly smooth launch to that product, given the complexity. And that's not to say that there weren't issues. There were, but it
It
was
seems like it just came out of nowhere.
generally it was very positive in terms of the overall quality that
Yeah.
that was delivered. That is testament to the design team as well as the team that's producing them.
Mhm.
So
Well, I have no complaints from
good.
Pro 2 hardware or Pro 3 hardware. Aside
Glad to
from
hear
the
that.
one issue I had, but I
Right.
thought that was normal. So had I not,
I'd like it not to be normal. So we don't want customers to experience any quality issues, and if they do, I don't want it to be happening 3 times in a row.
yeah, no, but I mean the noise, the first
Yeah.
noise I heard,
Sure.
and it never altered the way the tour came, or
Yeah, and I'll
it
tell you
was-
this: it didn't really affect the performance of
Yeah.
the camera, but it's an aesthetic issue for sure. And I know it made the folks that did experience that made people question the quality, and so it's been addressed.
Yeah, yeah.
And so if people are still finding that in some of the older cameras, we're swapping out the
Kind of
numbers.
a trade-off, because now I'm like, damn, did it finish? Like I'm waiting for my iPad to beep, and I can't hear it stop, so I can walk around the corner now.
That was actually the exact
Yeah.
feedback we got from one of our internal service techs that's
No, I can't
you
hear
know
it stop.
kind of the expert. He said,
Yeah.
I kind of like that I can hear when it's finished.
Yeah. So,
But we
Maybe we ought to add a beat to it.
right.
yeah, certainly appreciate you coming.
Yeah,
coming
no,
down. It
thanks
was a
for
bit
the
of a
invite.
drive for you. Hopefully, you got what you were looking for out of that. It was
Yeah,
nice,
no,
nice
it's
to
a-
show it off to somebody who's a fan of our
Yes.
products and our platform.
Huge fan, and do you know Dan from We Get Around Network? Have you?
I haven't met him personally. Definitely
We
know who he
know
is,
him.
obviously.
Yeah, we are connected.
Yeah, he's a good
Yeah.
good resource. And I told him I was coming out here. I said, "Is there any questions I should ask?" Because
Yeah.
me and him
Yeah.
got on a bunch of calls, and we might end up doing one about this. But he goes, only thing he mentioned was he wanted to see kind of the assembly line,
Okay.
and so that was perfect.
There
That
you
wasn't
go.
even on my radar. I didn't
Yeah.
know what to expect, and yeah, it was perfect.
Are you, if you can say no to this,
Yeah.
are you willing to let us take a look at what you come up with before you post it?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, I'd love that.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
take a look at that BMW dealership. Right?
Yeah, I'll maybe do you guys mind writing down or cards or something so I can have emails so that I can send links to everybody and
We can probably.
and so I can put names.
We can
in
send
videos?
it to you. You've got my
Yeah,
card. The email addresses tend to be pretty consistent in terms of the format, but
Okay.
I can get you everybody.
Yeah. That way I can send links
Happy
out
to
to
do that.
videos and tours, and maybe I can,
What's the email that you prefer? I found you on your website. And you've got a couple. of them.
You can info. Well, what's my main account is order at Spark. I have 2 accounts.
Why don't you text me? You've got my phone number.
I'll text you.
Text
I'll
me
text
what
you.
email you'd like, and
Okay.
I'll send
Yeah.
you the contact info.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Very good.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Really appreciate your time. This is
Absolutely.
you
It's
didn't,
always
you didn't
good
have
to-
to do this, and
It's always nice to talk to a customer, and especially one that's got some constructive feedback.
now I'm
Yes.
going to go revise my BMW video, and at the end I'm going to say I hope BMW sees this and throws me a car. Because clearly saying I hope they invite me in for a tour one
Yeah.
day worked.
Yeah.
Or even better, all dealerships.